Okay, decop back. I spoke on the first part, which was mainly to the women supporters of Tracy Dragon kids. This part is going to be about Fyebabe, because she's not innocent in this. Her hands are not clean, as we know, because she have also did her part in it. First, I must say that I wish that both of these women, these grown women, would act like grown women. Women that are in their 40s and 50s. Because it's really sad. I'm older than both of them. And it's really, really sad to see that both of them acting like this. And Fyebabe has a child. And it's not a good example. And this child happened to be a female, a little girl. Now, I don't, and it's no use in asking, because I think someone had asked Tracy earlier today, what would it take? I think that was Kimberly Black or Silky Black, one of them. What would it take for them to just let it go? And as we know, Tracy said nothing. It couldn't happen. But we should have known she was going to say that. Because like I said, whatever, digress. Okay. They both need to. They both just need to grow up. This is YouTube. You know, you hear people that say it's this is not even real. This is not real life. Well, it is real life. I'm not going to agree with people and say it's not real life. It is real life. Just because it's online, it is real life. It's real life. When this affects a person's home life, their professional life, it affects their criminal, could affect their criminal history. It could affect their mental history. So it's real life. Now, like I said, Fyebabe is not, her hand's not clean at all. She may be just a little sneakier, a little cleaner with hers than Tracy is. Tracy is a little sloppier, a little, because she don't care. She let you know she don't care. she'll say, I said what I said and I meant what I said. She just ragged it with hers. Fyebabe is she don't put hers just out there like Tracy, like not caring. She a little, I'll say sneakier and cleaner with hers. But she was sloppy when she to say telling Spiller Boy to suck her daughter's, you know what, for the life of me. I was blown away. For the life of me. What possessed you to say that? And then you want to blame him. Just unbelievable. You and Tracy are too old for this. Y'all need to just stop. Just stop it. Let it go. What is it to prove? What are y'all trying to prove? What? That you're hard-headed than she is, or she's hard-headed than you are? What are y'all trying to prove? What are you trying to get from this? Subscriber count? It's stupid. And yeah, I did my video on the about the thing that Tracy have done and said and dragging kids. But like I said, your hands are not clean. Not only with the the Spiller Boy thing. You look at the things you did to Miss Gina about her kids, about her daughter. It was awful. Miss Gina didn't say anything, didn't do anything. It went on and on until she, I guess, got fed up, got tired. And then she did what she said what she said. You went after her daughter. And there are some people that just don't play when it comes to their kids. And it wasn't like she didn't, it wasn't like she went off the, the first time, the second time. She held back and held back. And then she went off. So I can't blame. I can't say too much. She wasn't like Tracy. And that's one thing people know about Miss Gina is that you can't keep messing with her kids. Now, on my video about Tracy Dragon kids, I talked about the motherly love, the motherly bond, what Tracy will never understand, will never feel, will never know, because she's never had a kid. She's never had a child. She's never birthed a child. And that's the thing with Miss Gina. Because Miss Gina have birthed her kids. She have that motherly bond, that motherly love. Whether they 16, 5, 20, 25, that motherly bond, that motherly love is there. And you can't mess with her kids. Talking about mother hen. Now, that's a mother hen. You and Teresa y'all got to stop. Y'all got to let this go. I don't understand how y'all can be productive, lead productive lives, and carry all this hatred that y'all have for each other. There's got to be something else in life that is so much more important than coming online, fussing and cussing and fighting and arguing back and forth with you and Tracy, calling the police, filing police reports, talking about coming to Texas, having people calling her, threatening her. And I'm not saying it was you, but possibly some of your followers, your subscribers, whether you know it or not, whether they're doing it on their own or they're doing it because they like you, or they think that's what they need to do, supposed to do because they're followers of yours. All of that stuff is crazy. Someone is going to get hurt. Somebody's going to end up in jail. And hopefully not in a grave. And you can't say that, oh, it's not that serious for anybody to end up dead. Oh, well, yes, it is. It may not be anybody's intentions. But you know how things go when people get involved in a fight. Somebody may possibly have a knife or a gun somebody gets stabbed in the wrong place or the right place, end up in the hospital and end up dying. All over some YouTube mess. Fyebabe, I really, and I really hate to, I don't hate to say it because it's just the truth, but I'm going to say it, and I'm not saying it because I'm trying to knock Tracy, but I'm gonna have to say it because of the two. I feel that you are more intelligent than Tracy is, because Tracy don't seem to, she's not the type of person that will listen to anyone but herself. Tracy seemed to be the type of person, she don't know how to take advice when there's a good advice for her. And I'm not saying that you're going to take my advice either. I just hope both of y'all would just stop. Just let this go. It doesn't even make any sense. What is it about? See, I don't even know what it's about, except for the fact y'all was friends at one time. And that's all I can remember. Y'all been friends. And you were Tracy's mod. I don't remember. I don't know what happened. And for the last 2 years, y'all been fighting like dogs and cats. I don't even know if y'all know why y'all fighting. Really, why y'all fight? Why y'all behaving like this, I must say. Doesn't make much sense. You know, and now I understand what Tracy, the statement Tracy said about your daughter, putting her in about the perverts will like her. She put your daughter's photos in those sites. It was stupid of her to say, even though I think she was just flapping her mouth, running her mouth as she always do. Just, you know, cause she have those. She's in her chat. She's got all those subscribers and have a little people in the chat that's listening to her, and she flapping her mouth and running off at the mouth, and you know, and she's saying all that mess that she said. I don't think she meant it. Okay. I don't think she meant what she said. I think she was just running her mouth like she always doing. And she ended up saying some mess that she should regret saying. When all she should be doing is apologizing and saying she don't remember saying it, or she did remember saying it, but she apologized. She'll just apologize, but she won't. She ain't gonna apologize. And I already said that in my other video. She's not gonna apologize because she's not the type of person that apologize. Even when she heard the video, the clip where she said it, and then wanted to do the wordplay. Well, I didn't say porn. You didn't have to, because the other words said it told what you meant when you said pervert. But she's not gonna apologize. And she should. Because that was out of order. And I wish you could just find a way to just let it go. No one have to be the winner in this, you know. There doesn't have to be a winner. You don't have to win. She don't have to win. You can just say, I am done with this. It's stupid. It's tiring. The subscribers are probably tired of it. This back and forth, this calling the police, this calling police in your town, police in San Antonio, the threats that she's getting, the threats you may be getting, calling, talking about coming to San Antonio in August for whatever, whether it's protective order or not, and then she's made all these reports on you. This is not going to turn out good either way. Either way, it's not going to be good. Because you go to San Antonio, she got reports that she filed on you. Who's the police gonna believe when they have, I don't know how many reports that she filed on you? Just think about it. Is it worth you going down there, you thinking you're gonna go and file some paperwork or whatever you're going for, other than a meet and greet, and you end up in jail when you can avoid this altogether and just drop it? It's not worth it. It's crazy. Let that child just be. Just let her be. You know, I've sat and I've tried to um, sort of kind of try to think the way she, try to think like she think. Don't work. It don't work. But for someone her age to behave and say the things that she say and behave the way she behaved, it's not worth it. If she's at the age that she is and she feels that she can't take advice from anyone, or she don't need any advice from anyone, and let me tell you, I'm older than both of y'all, and I'm still in a position to take advice from people. So she really need to take advice from someone, because her thinking process ain't very good. Because I don't know. All I can hope is that you just one day say, it's not worth it. Tracy ain't worth it. And I just need to worry about raising my daughter, being safe, healthy, keep my daughter safe, and go on with my life. And if it means continue being content creator on YouTube, do that. But not having to get on there every day, fussing and arguing and fighting with somebody like Tracy. That's, just foul mouth. And don't get me wrong, I'm like I said, your hands ain't clean. Your hands ain't clean. Because you said some foul stuff about Spilly Boy. And I'm in the LGBTQIA community. So if you said about James, you're saying about me. Okay. But of the two, I feel that you'll be more apt to listen and take some advice before Tracy would. Or just stop and think, what is all this? What does this matter? The fussing and fighting, the videos, the cursing and fussing and all of this. Threatening, the phone calls that she's supposedly getting, people threatening to beat her up and jumping her and all that. I know for a fact that if both of you are doing the same thing to each other, the videos um, cussing each other out, fussing, arguing, fighting, going back and forth. That's mutual combat. The court is not going to be able to do anything. If they do anything, they'll put a restraining on both of y'all. If they find it necessary, they may just tell both of y'all get the hell out of their court and stop playing games. Stay off of them computers. If you can't be on there and leave each other alone. Otherwise, you playing with the court's time, and you playing with the police departments, filing all those false reports and unnecessary reports, and that would be just a waste of time and police time filing reports, because they specifically told Tracy, and I don't know if you've called and made reports or whatever, and they probably would have told you the same thing. Do not go back and forth with each other. You get calls. If you're on the computer, don't be going back and forth cussing each other out. So hopefully you'll take some of this advice, or maybe you won't, maybe you don't care. It's okay if you don't. Like I said, I just thought maybe out of the two, you are the more intelligent one, because Tracy has that mentality that she's smarter than all of YouTube. So, and no one has any advice for her but her. I just hope, just think about it. Yeah, I don't even know why y'all feuding, fighting. And I've been here from the beginning, and I don't know why y'all fighting and fussing. And whatever it is, it was petty. I mean petty. Because you modded for her. And so it had to be petty, because I was there and don't remember anything happening so significant that I remember what it was about. And so the Miss Gina thing. Now, you know you was wrong about Miss Gina and her daughter or her kids or whatever it was. I know one or two of her daughters or something. You was wrong about that. You, like I said on my first video, there's some women that you just, they're mother hens about their kids. It's that motherly bond, motherly love. They'll scratch your eyeballs out about their children. Me, that's why. I mean, I understand the women that do have issues, have problems with dragging kids, the people that drag the kids. For me, different. I look at it different. I look at it as, before I tell you about me, I look at it as this is the beef sector. And you know what they do in the beef sector. Well, I guess they came up with the name beef sector. They're vicious. They're mean. So my word would be how I see it. Why would with this being the beef sector, why would you put your kid on camera? If you know the beef sector is about dragging people's kids, talking about people's kids, just being mean and nasty to other people's kids, I don't understand that. Okay, if you know that's what they do to try and get at, since they fight each other and go after each other using anything they can get their hands on. Now the other thing is, I see things different. I see things different. With me, if I was into this beefing thing, which I'm not. I'm not into this beefing sector thing, but it wouldn't bother me. You know why? Because no one knows. If you don't know me, you don't know if I have kids. You don't know if I have a girl, a boy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 kids. You don't know what they look like. You don't know if they look like me, look like their dad, if they ugly, if they pretty like me, or if they handsome like me. They don't know. So if they call themselves trying to drag a child or children that they think that I have, would I be mad? No, because they don't know me. And they sure don't know. They don't know my child or my children. But that's just me. That's how I look at things. And maybe that's why I'm different. So that wouldn't bother me because of that. But for people that, and I'm not saying that people can't bring their children on, but I mean that the COPA law rules or whatever it is. From that, I was thinking that was one reason they came up with that, to keep kids off, especially because of what the kind of videos that people make in this beef sector. It's not for kids. The language and the cursing and the fussing and arguing and all that stuff, I wouldn't, most people wouldn't bring their kids on the camera. So, and you do what you want, that's your kid, but I don't think I would have done that. And being that you did that, I think maybe if you could have um, picked up that mindset that these people don't they don't know me, they don't know my child, so I'm not gonna worry about it. They can say whatever they want to. It's not gonna bother me. And then all of this may not have been going on. And I'm just saying that because that's, I think it would have helped. But yeah, so hopefully, like I said, some of this make you think a little bit and make you realize that why are you into this with Tracy, of all people? What's the purpose? What was the reason? What was the reason for it to have gotten this far, this bad? You got two chats that have just been turned upside down. You've got a lot of subscribers that has been shook up, have had to change where they go and subscribe to because of all this bickering, all this fighting, all this derogatory language and dragging folks' kids and cursing. And everybody can't deal with a bunch of derogatory and foul language. I mean, I can't. All that foul language. It's a bit much sometimes. Sometimes you just have to find another video to watch. It gets too much. You just can't. And not only the foul language and derogatory language, it's just the bickering and the going back and forth, the arguing and the fighting. No peace, no peace, no peace. And then you can't go, you got subscribers that like both people, and but you can't visit both chats because of both of y'all fighting. You get just someone see you in one chat, and next thing you know, you blocked from one of the chats, or people watching you trying to see if you're in one of the chats, and if you happen to laugh at a joke or something. That's too much. You should be able to go to anybody's chat that you want to and laugh if it's a joke and it's funny and you want to laugh, but you can't do that. You can't just go where you want to and just have a good time. I've been one of your subscribers, and it was hilarious, and I used to have fun, laugh, but things changed, and it's just not the same, for many reasons. But today I'm just hoping that that maybe you could think about all of this and see, is it do a chin check and just think about it. See, is all this worth it? I mean, now wait a minute. I know. What is it? What is views? The views. What is it called? I forgot what it's called. Your views. You get your views in. I know you get your views. That's how you get your money. You get paid. So, I know I'm probably saying, think about it and see, is it worth it? But when you're thinking about the money, maybe it is worth it to you. And maybe you say, well, it ain't worth it, but it is, because that's how I'm making my money, from them clicks and views. So, I don't know. Well, if that's what it is, then that's what it is. And I can't say that I can't say that I disagree with you, but because your money, you get to make your money. But I sure hope that that you think about it, and think about your daughter. Yeah, because it's not it's not worth it. For your daughter's peace of mind, it's not worth your daughter's your daughter knowing stuff that possibly be said, hearing when you're on a computer, things that may be that's repeated, and she hear it, or possibly when she get older, or if she have access to YouTube, that she can already go and see and read stuff that's been said. So you have to take that into account. So really, is it worth it? Is the clicks and views worth that? And if you say, yeah, it is, because it's my money maker, then it is what it is. And if that's what's making your money, I can't say nothing to that. But I just hope you may find another way to make your money, and let this feuding and arguing and fighting with Tracy go, and just protect your child from it, because she's going to be old enough that she may run into some of this stuff, some of those videos, some of those clips that's not favorable for her to happen to run into. Um, and with Miss Gina, I know you and Miss Gina don't get along for a number of reasons. I really hated when you went against Miss Gina, went after Miss Gina. That really hurted me. It really did, because Miss Gina was a good fan of yours, and I didn't like to see that. I mean, I'm making the video. I'm not sitting here saying that we are the best buddies, because we're not. I mean, but this is how I make my videos. I don't like lives because I don't get having people in the chat disturbs me from being able to say the things that I want to say when I have videos that I want to make. So, but I just basically just sit here and talk and say what I feel like saying, and I don't expect for you or anybody to agree with me. They're just They're just videos, and things that I'm saying in the video is what I feel, and hopefully, you will listen if you happen to hear it. I'm not a cloud chaser, as y'all like to call people. A cloud chaser, as y'all call it. That's not me. I have a small channel and just a little group of people. That's all I want. I'm not trying to get anything more than what I have. I'm satisfied with that. I'm not trying to make no lot of money. Don't. It's not necessary for me. So when I just decide to sit and make a video, it's just because it's in my mind, something I just need to say, or in my heart to say, or because it has to do with my profession, and it's something that I know that I can speak on, and I try and do that. But like I said, I've tried to give Tracy some advice when it comes to law enforcement. But as we know, Tracy takes advice from no one but herself. So I just thought I would try and see if I could see what's going on. If you know what could be done to squash all this, you just let this go. Have a new beginning, and do your videos, and keep your daughter safe, and go on with your life, and just leave the BS on YouTube alone. I'm not saying stop YouTube. I'm just saying the mess between you and Tracy. Let that go. It's not necessary. It's unnecessary. It makes no sense. There's a whole lot more things in life that's more important than this bickering back and forth with Tracy. Because all she's going to continue doing is saying stuff and denying that she said it. So, I'm waiting. I got like 5 minutes. So, let me think of, oh, yeah. And since you are supposedly going to San Antonio, I heard for a meet and greet, I think it was. And supposedly, I don't know if it's going to try to file something on Tracy. What is one thing I could figure that you could be going to file is try to get a protective order, if anything. I would tell you to be careful, because from the times that I heard her make police reports, if she has police reports on you, have made police reports on you, just be careful. Yeah, be careful going there to try to file anything. Because you probably have, she did. I mean, she did it online, so it's not like it's a secret. You probably watched when she called, just like everybody else watched. So you know she did quite a few of them. So you don't want to run into something where you go down there and she called and say that you happen to be down there, or they end up doing something to you. So just be careful, because this is the whole mess, unnecessary mess. That's why the both of y'all need to drop all this. It's a mess. Grow up. Act like the ages that you are young. Too old. 40 and 50. Too old. Yeah, y'all getting up. Y'all too old to be playing these games. And I would sure hate for somebody to end up getting hurt, injured, shot, stabbed, in a grave. And don't think that it can't happen, because, oh yeah, it can. It may be an accident. It may not intend it to be, but, and I'm not necessarily saying you, but there's people that is subscribers, that them diehard supposed to be subscribers of hers and yours. They call themselves, coming for the meet and greet, and something be said, and somebody gonna prove their allegiance. Fight starts, somebody gets stabbed, and on and on and on, and then somebody end up in jail, somebody go to prison. So believe me, it's easy for it to happen. So, and it would not be good if something like that happened, because then you would maybe feel guilty. You and her both feel guilty if you've gotten somebody in the middle of that mess, and they end up going to spending time in jail or prison behind some mess like this, because that's all it is, a bunch of mess, and it needs to stop, and it needs to stop now. I don't even understand how this mess have gone on as long as it have. 2 years. This is crazy. Y'all are too old. Stop it. It's dangerous. It's really dangerous, because you got people, these subscribers that that's really acting in a way that a cult act, that is, well, talking about they gonna have Tracy's back, and they looking out for Tracy and stuff like that, and that's cult behavior. I'm waiting to hear one of them talking about they'll be there and they'll fight for. This mess is crazy. That stuff needs to stop. Someone's going to end up in some deep doo-doo. So, well, I must say, it was a pleasure talking to you. And I just hope something I said was may make you think, may make you go, or make you say, you know what, she's right, this is crazy. My child is more important than this mess. You don't have to get off the YouTube. You can do your thing and make your money, but all that mess with Tracy, just let that go. Let your chat and your subscribers enjoy what you have to offer, and keep it moving. If Tracy wants to fight and fuss and argue and call the police, let her find somebody else to do that with. Because, believe me, it's not worth it. Jail or 6 feet under is not worth it. All right. Well, like I said, hope something I said will make you think and change your mind and make you do something different. I appreciate any and everybody that take the time to check out my video, and just hopefully I could add something that'll make some of these women think and do something a little different, change things. I appreciate you. See you next video.